Okay. Let's talk about my testicle. But first of all, I want to say it's so ironic that we're going to talk about my testicles. We were on a couch, not unlike the one we're on, and you looked over and my testicle was popping out from under the dress.
Right, but
and right now,
I can see your balls.
You have a button open.
Ah!
And I can see your vagina. I can't
good.
actually see it, but...
Oops. Okay, so perfect little intro. So we were filming Dreamgirls. Still getting to know each other, loving each other, clearly in love forever. But it was like this vulnerable moment where we were all dressed up and we were...
In our second dress,
having sort of more, like all the fun had died down and we were having these sort of heartfelt moments together. And we were facing each other, right? Weren't we facing each other?
No, we were like this, arm in arm.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember facing you somehow. It was like this.
We were like in a little couch, on a little couch.
We were on a little couch close together.
Kind of arm in arm.
Crying about something.
And chugging
beer and
champagne.
Yes, champagne. And the thing about you that always makes me laugh is the more sincere and serious you get, I start getting the giggles. And in this instance, you were being really sincere. And for, you know me, I looked down, I was like, and because you were wearing a gown with a slit, I'm not sure what you had on under to keep it all together.
I had this.
Something escaped.
It was like a tighty white. It was a tight, but I think it was like a red,
like a loose tighty whitey.
A loose red
Why
underwear.
wear it if it's
I think
loose?
it was red. I think they wanted red in case you saw it because I was wearing a red dress. So they're like,
we're worried about the color, but we're not worried about
the size.
And
it was too big for me.
In your too big red lady panties. As we're sitting there, I see a squished testicle. And at this point, I was like, oh God, do I tell him? But I think my eyes probably got really big. I probably got like, and I think you said, what is it? And I went, Michael, I can see your testicle. And I also didn't want to say it too loudly because I didn't want to embarrass you in front of everyone else. So I think it was like, I can see your testicle.
Meanwhile,
like,
we were mic'd.
But I still was like, how do I let him, how do I let you know? So I tried to let you know subtly, but your reaction was like, oh my God. You reacted, you were so embarrassed. And I don't think I stopped laughing for 6 months. I couldn't look at you or text you or anything without reminding you that I'd seen your testicles. And your recovery made it even sweeter because you were so embarrassed and so mortified that anytime
it might have been on camera. Not that they would have used it, but you actually, of course.
So at that point, what was going through your head? How many people have seen this?
Well, yes. And I was also I'd never really worn a dress before. I mean, I'm not a drag performer, so I don't wear dresses.
Right.
And so we had spent.
Were you cold? Wouldn't you have felt it?
You tell me. Was I cold?
Were you
I was just I remember.
You just thought there was air under there anyway because you had that big slit. You weren't.
Oh, I definitely didn't know that it was out. I definitely didn't know.
You put it out on purpose.
No, I did not put it out on purpose. I didn't know it was out. I'm a gentleman.
You are.
I
will say this: you would never be like, "Hey,
look at my
let's see.
Hey, Becki, look at my balls." But I also remember, I remember thinking this is a really special episode because, well, we had so much great stuff together.
Right. It was,
and I knew it was this really funny us singing Dreamgirls and me being in a dress, and I wanted it to be. I was taking it really seriously.
I know, that's what made it so funny, is that this was the moment. This was the moment that you were going to anchor the entire episode with your balls. Yeah. And I think that the combination of how serious you were with how funny that looked and the disconnect between what was happening down here and what was happening up here, I don't think I'll ever not be able to laugh at that. It's never not going to be funny to me.
It was good.
It was really
And then
funny.
I told that story on The View.
I've told that story to anyone who would listen. And they're like, what?
It's such a good story.
But I do think it's just you were mortified and I couldn't stop laughing because I'm a child. I'm a small child who can't stop laughing.
I wonder if they were rolling. I always wonder, do they keep footage?
Like the blooper of, I can see your testicle.
Yeah, were they rolling or not? I don't know.
But also it's at a time where no one else is allowed to laugh at that. So you couldn't have the director be like, ha ha ha, testicles. You can't.
Yeah.
So the fact that we had to be mature about it made it 100,000 times funnier.
Gosh, that was funny.